Hello. Hello, my lovelies. There was a little bit of a delay today. I don't know. Mercury's in retrograde. I don't know if it's playing tricks on me. So hopefully the Wi-Fi will be okay. I noticed, is it dark for you guys? For some reason it seems really dark, but okay. Give me 1 second and we will begin. I still have the sniffles a bit. Sorry. I'm excited for today's topic. And welcome to day 8. Weird for me to have my hair pulled back all the way like this, but okay. Start live video. Oh, welcome. Let's see. It says someone's here. Let's see. Who is the one person is here? Oh, it's much brighter in my Facebook Live. Okay. I'm trying to do it so my head isn't, I'm trying to catch the sun and make it so my head isn't in the way of the chapel, but let's see. Is that better? Let me see. There. Yay! Okay. Production issues. Okay. Welcome, everyone, and welcome to day 8. Hi, Renee. Day 8 of 40 Days to Prosperity, Abundance, and Wealth. I'm really curious, especially anyone who's been here for a few days and actually done the meditation. I would love to hear your stories if you want to add in the comments, because I've already started to notice change. So things have already happened. I've been doing it every day as well, and I'm doing another program simultaneously as I lead this one. Things are definitely changing, and so I'm really curious. And the biggest thing that's changing is actually my mindset. I feel like I'm releasing old stories and allowing new ones to come in. So that's why today's topic is going to be stories. It's about the stories we've been told about ourselves, stories we've been told about money and prosperity, stories we've been told about wealth, stories other people have said about us, and just got some work. No way. Renee. Oh my gosh. So someone who's been here, Renee, you've been here every day, right? And I would love to hear your stories because you guys are saying them in the chat. So by the way, the other day, someone, there's a writer on here. He's a doctor, but he's also working on some articles to be published, and during the middle of the meditation that was about allowing other things to come in, one of his partners who never offers for help offered to help him edit. And then Renee, who's been here every day now, he just got work today. So I'm telling you guys, this works. I wouldn't give, look, I value my time. Those of you who don't know, I extremely value my time. And I'm also in the middle of writing a book. I have 5 days left to complete one of the biggest projects in my life. So I wouldn't come on here every day. I'm not charging money. There's no other reason except for the fact that I know this works. And I know growing up in a household where there's oftentimes this feeling of lack, and money, there's always stress around money. We didn't have enough. Money is evil. All these stories, I understand what it feels like. And then I've been on the other side who have worked really hard, and I have created a lot of prosperity, a lot of wealth, a lot of abundance in my life. And so that's why it's so important for me to pass on this wisdom and knowledge, because we can all have it. It's not for one person or the other. It's what we allow ourselves to clear away, these old stories that are not ours to begin with. Am I in Disneyland? Oh, does it look like it? A little bit Disneyland for adults. I am in San Miguel de Allende, and thank you. Okay, so I want to go on. And by the way, anyone who doesn't know, I read the comments more at the end because it's really important for me to focus on the topic, and I'm really excited about today's topic. So today's topic is stories. I'm a writer, so I'm all about creating stories, and I did a session with someone yesterday, and she pointed out, like, okay, you have a lot of stories, and these stories create who you are. You're very resilient, you're hardworking, you've had a lot of loss in your life, a lot of difficulty, you've overcome it. And now that those stories have been written, what are new stories you can write? And so I invite all of you guys to really look at the stories that have been told about you, about money, about wealth in your life. The stories that you create, right? Some example, and there's so many, like, oh, money is evil. in your life, or people like us that doesn't happen to, or oh, I'm never lucky, or oh yeah, but that happens to other people, or there's all these stories that oh, but I couldn't do that, right? There's all these stories, oh, they don't do that, right? There's stories that we attach to ourselves, there's stories that other people attach to us, and there's stories that we attach to other people, and ideas about wealth, love, prosperity. You don't think you have these stories? Just watch in a day and listen to the stories that come up. Sometimes they're just in our head and we don't actually say them. Spencer, welcome. So today we are talking about stories. We're talking about the stories that we often repeat, stories that are told about us, stories that we tell ourselves, stories that were put into our family around wealth, prosperity, and money. So I just encourage all of you guys, I'm going to give you guys the exercise at the end, but I really encourage everyone to just notice the stories that you're telling. And then, well, actually, I'm just going to do the exercise now with my, hi, Mom. one of our friends is with this, Mom. Hello. By the way, is it dark? I don't know. It feels a little bit dark, but it is what it is. There's something I can do. So, okay. So we are talking about stories. So the assignment, I'm going to give it now instead of at the end. So the assignment is to write down at least 3 stories in your life, around wealth, prosperity, or abundance that either have been given to you, that are told, the stories that are most prevalent though, right? Like, for example, one that I'm given all the time when I say that I want to write a book. Oh, well, writers don't make money. Artists don't make money. I remember when I wanted to model when I was younger, oh, you're too short, you're too old, you're too whatever. Like, I modeled my whole life and I've actually done extremely well because I didn't buy into other people's stories. I created my own. But so often we're given them, and we're given them repeatedly, we tend to believe them. We believe that these stories are fact. And then we place ourselves within the construct of other people's limitations, and we don't allow ourselves to break free. So I encourage all you guys, 3 stories. So 3 stories in your life around money, prosperity, abundance. That also includes love, because love is like one thing that it should be given freely and received freely, but we oftentimes don't. So any aspect of money, prosperity, and love, 3 stories that are most prevalent running in your life. And then after that, I want you to rewrite 3 stories. Because we are always creating. We're creating with our thoughts. We're creating with our actions. We're creating with our words. So how can you rewrite those stories? So I want you to go meditate, if at all possible, or just get quiet and get still and really just dream. Allow yourself to dream. And oftentimes going back to the things that we wanted when we were younger, when we were kids, because when we were kids and we were younger, we dreamt of things, right? And then as we get older, all these constrictions are placed upon them and we believe it's not possible. So maybe that the entirety of that dream when you're young is not possible, but perhaps aspects of it. Perhaps you wanted to be a singer and now maybe that's not quite possible. You can still go do karaoke. You can live your joy. But whatever it is, the 3 most prevalent stories, I want you to write them down and then rewrite them. Thank you, Spencer. Have an amazing day. Mom, enjoy your time with your amazing son, who is extremely talented. Speaking of artists, if you guys don't know H. Spencer Young, he is an amazing artist, does amazing photography and art, and I'm getting one of your pieces one day. I already know. I don't know if it's still available. There's one that I've had an eye on for years. So, who else is here? We get what we think we deserve. Exactly. It's dark on YouTube. I know. I totally buy a copy of your book. Thank you. Hey, Chips. Does anyone have an idea? So for some reason, you guys, my YouTube screen got really dark. Is there a way to lighten it? Or then I want to go forward. Is there a way to lighten it? Or is it because the Facebook one is not, but for some reason I noticed it starting yesterday. I'm kind of in this one. Oh, is that better? Yay, that's better, right? Okay. Sorry, this is what happens when you're live. I don't know why. Okay. Thank you for pointing that out. Better. Yay. Okay. Hi, Big Red. There's a lot of people in here today. See, prosperity and abundance is already happening. Again, if you guys write your stories in the comments, because it's not just about me. It's not just about you. If you're getting any benefit from this, let go of it. Allow other people to receive it. And think about it. Now we live in a time of reviews, right? You're going to eat, you look it up like, oh, is it good? Do other people think it's good? So if you were receiving anything from this, I highly encourage you, comment, like, share, spread it out into the world, tell other people so they can benefit. Because today is day 8, but people can start at any time. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So stories. The stories other people tell us, the stories we tell, the stories that are limiting and no longer serve us, or the stories that we have outgrown, right? For example, there are some stories, some of us believe in Santa Claus when we're older, and then we outgrow them. Not to say that Santa Claus does not exist, because he quite possibly could in some realm of existence. But it's a story that when we were young, we completely bought into and then we let go of. Or there's other stories that we completely bought into that don't actually serve us. Or there's stories that we have let go of that actually could still serve us. So it's a very specific thing. It's very personal. So this is why I encourage you every day to do the exercises for you. But then if you want to share it and spread the love, it would be really helpful. Again, if you receive something in your life, it's trusting. When you trust, you don't just hold on, you allow it to pass through you, and you allow other people to receive it. Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, Barney the dinosaur. I still believe in dinosaurs. I loved dinosaurs when I was younger. Okay. Christmas was better when I didn't know. I am not saying that he does not exist. I'm sure in some realm or some possibility and if you really want Santa Claus to exist, be Santa Claus. That's the thing. When we grow up, we have an opportunity to be those things we love. So be Santa Claus, be charitable to others, give back. Recreate your story at any time. Okay. Give me 1 second, and we're going to go straight into the meditation. For anyone that doesn't know, I'm going to tell you really quickly, and then we are going to begin. So it's Har, H-A-R. It's a Kundalini yoga meditation for prosperity. You take your hands, it's like a cup of all the abundance you're allowing the universe to offer you, and then you let it go because you trust that letting go and giving to others, giving back as you've been given, that more will come. So you inside of the thumbs or in, you hit, and again, it's like a rounded, it's not flat, rounded. Hit again and keep, and every time it says Har, it's like H-A-R, but it kind of sounds like Hud. Tongue, tip of the roof, Hud, Hud, Hud. You pull in deeply at the navel, and then your gaze is 10% down. Your eyes are mostly closed. You're only looking 10%, the tip of the nose and in front of you. If you need to look up to see me to make sure you're doing it right, okay, but I really highly encourage you. This is an opportunity for you to be with yourself. So the full meditation is 11 minutes. It goes by really quickly. If you only have a few minutes, whatever you can give, I highly encourage you to do at least 3 minutes and then do it consistently for 40 days. If you can't do it the full time, do what you can, but do it consistently because that will make a big difference. Okay. Is everyone ready? Let's see. Oh, wait, we have to start it over. Oh, no. And I got it all done, and then I okay. I am just feeling so blessed and so grateful. I already see the effects of all this working, so I hope all of you do. It's this challenging assignment. Andrew's a writer. Andrew, or it's a challenging assignment to tell your story. Please tell your story. Andrew's one of those people. Renee got a job today. Andrew got assistance. Please, you guys, write it in the comments. Let other people know. Share. Allow as many people to prosper from this as possible. Ready? Hud, Hud, Hud. Can everyone hear it? Hud, 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 Hud. It feels really quiet. Okay, oh, sorry. Keep going. Hud, 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 Hud. Pulling deep at the navel. Hud, Hud, Hud. I don't know what's so difficult. Hud, 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 Hud. What would my life be like if I suddenly woke up today and I had no stories? I didn't know who I was or what I was meant to do. I didn't know limitations. I didn't know lack. How would I live my life then? Every day is a new day. Every minute is a new minute. You have the ability to recreate your life however you want it. How are you going to create it? What are you going to do? Are you going to relive other people's stories? Are you going to constantly live in a cycle of lack, of stress, of not enough? Or will you allow yourself to receive? Allow yourself to live in abundance. Allow yourself to live in prosperity. Allow yourself to have more than enough so you can give back and give to others and expand happiness and joy in this world. You're creating your stories, but first you have to see the stories you're already living by. You have to clear those out so you can create new ones. Hud, 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 hud. Exactly. Live your bliss and the money will follow. But that's the story we create or don't create. Hud, hud, hud. Will you allow these new stories to enter your life? Hud, 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 hud. Remember, pulling deeply at the navel every time you say the HAR. Hud, 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 hud. What is one story you can start creating today? You can start living. You can allow yourself to believe. Allow yourself to weave. Head, 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 head. Welcome anyone that came in. We're doing a meditation for prosperity. Pull in deeply at the navel. Your gaze is 10% down, looking at your hands in front of you. Get out like a cup and then hit. And make sure you really hit them too. Don't hurt yourself, but we're letting go of cellular memories. We're letting go of old structures in our physical body as well as our energetic. Hud, 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 hud. Every time we're knocking at that unconscious, that which we do not know, that we do not know. We're knocking it loose. We're clearing the way, creating a pathway for new stories. Hud, 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 Can you allow yourself to imagine prosperity in front of you? Can you allow yourself to imagine yourself holding it? Can you recreate a story right now as you're doing this meditation? Can you think of one story that you most want to let go of and allow yourself to release it, and one story that you most want to call in? Imagine that in your mind's eye as you're doing the work. You're showing up, you're doing the work. Hug, 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 love the sound of church bells. It's so beautiful. It's a promise of a new beginning, of something new. It's telling us it's time. It's time to let go of those old stories. It's time to begin again. It's time to release and allow something new to come into your life. What are you going to allow to come in? What are you going to allow yourself to create? If you're an architect and you're building a building, are you going to build the same building every day for everyone? Are you going to allow yourself to get creative? Are you going to allow yourself to have fun? Yes, still maintain a level of practicality if you need to, but go beyond that. Experiment. Will you allow yourself to experiment with your life and the stories you're creating around wealth, abundance, and prosperity? Will you allow it to be easy? Will you allow it to be fun? Will you allow others to help you? Hug, 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 Welcome, everyone. Hug, 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 hug. Pull in deeply at the navel when you say the HAR. Hug, 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 hug. And today is about stories. So as you're looking down and your gaze is just in front of you, at your hands, the tip of your nose, what are you letting go of? What is the one story that is most detrimental to where you want to be? One story that's holding you back. Whether you adopted it, it was given to you, it's told about you. And one story that you most want to create right now, in this moment, that you most want to be possible. Is it a story of love? Is it a story of family, of a career that nourishes you and supports you? Is it a story of freedom, of having enough money to pay your bills, but also having the freedom to live your life and enjoy it? Whatever that story is, allow it to arise right now. As you show up for this meditation, as you show up for your work, allow that story to be seen before you. You are creating it in this moment with your thoughts, with your actions, with clearing out old stories to make way for new ones. Hug, 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 hug. Just a few more minutes. Don't quit before the miracle. And if you do have to go, congratulate yourself for all you have done, for all the ways you are showing up consistently. Oh, that was quick. Look at your hands in front of you and allow yourself to imagine the one story right now, the one story that you most want to create in your life, the one story that is calling at you, is calling at your heart and calling at your soul. And perhaps there's other stories attached to it. Maybe you have this one story of wanting love or wanting to go follow a dream or write a book, or whatever it is. And there's all these other stories attached. You're too old. You don't have enough money. You're not good enough. No one will support you. So allow those stories to come up and write them down. Allow yourself to see them. The first step to change is awareness. Allow yourself to see the limiting beliefs and the stories that are holding you back. And allow yourself to clear them away. Can we do it for the next, we only have today 32 days left. For the next 32 days, can you just suspend belief of those old stories? If you want after this, if you want to pick them back up, you're free to. You can do whatever you want. I'm just suggesting the possibility that for 32 days, for 1 month, that you release and let go of those old stories so you can allow the possibility of something new. And I encourage and invite you to do this. Again, it's your life. You can live it however you want. I'm just telling you there's more out there. There's more abundance. There's more love. There's more prosperity. There's more freedom than we were ever told. And it's yours if you want it. All you have to do is believe. Allow yourself to believe it. That's the first step. Allow yourself to rewrite your story. So again, if you guys benefited in any way, I would love a like, comment, share. Again, you guys, is so much beyond me. I'm giving my time and my energy freely because the world needs this, because I know that it works. I'm a Capricorn. I would not give this if I didn't believe in it. And so all I ask, if you benefit from any of this in any way, tell other people, tell your coworkers, tell your friends. People can start at any time. So today is day 8, but they can start from today and do the 32 days and do whatever days they missed afterwards. So that is a story I would like to tell, that we get as many people here as possible, that as many people see this as possible. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But it's already working. We already have stories. I can tell you stories. You guys all have stories. It does work. And again, if you guys are committing, don't forget to put I commit in the comment section. And I hope you all have an amazing day. I'm going to read really small guy car reviews. Thank you for sharing this. Thank you. Thank you for showing up. Again, you guys, subscribe, like, follow. It's so much beyond me. I'm giving my time and energy because my heart and my soul, one of my missions in this lifetime is to help others. And I know what it feels like to be stressed over money. I know what it feels like to feel lonely, or to be in that place of lack or worry or concern, or feeling like you don't have enough. And I just want everyone to know that there's a new way. There's something else out there. Oh, thank you, Supersonic Warrior. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go because I committed to doing this under 30 minutes. It's just under 30 minutes. I love you guys. Don't forget, again, you can do the work or not do the work, but you're already halfway there if you're showing up. I really encourage you to actually do the daily exercises. It will make a difference. For everything that you do, it's like planting a garden. If you just go out and you just rake the grass, or you just show up and look at the garden, you're probably not going to produce like the most beautiful flowers. But if you actually do the work, also the universe will assist you. The universe will send sun, it'll send rain. You're not alone. So for everything you do, there are forces beyond you, outside of you, that are assisting you. Love you all. Have an amazing day. Remember, be the change you wish to see in the world. It begins and ends with you. Thank you. And for all of you live mirrors and everyone that have showed up and showed up consistently, thank you. Love you guys. Bye, Chips Ahoy. Have an amazing day, everyone. Bye, Renee. I'm going to shout out everyone. Andrew Ball, Supersonic Warrior, Real Country Videos, Renee, Small Guy Car Reviews, Chips Ahoy, Dell. Who else? Oh, let's see who else. Oh, Andrew. Who else? Okay, Nelson. Thank you for showing up. Big Red. Ooh, we had a lot of people today. Okay, have an amazing day, everyone. Oh, did I end it?